Good morning, everyone. What separates ordinary people from high achievers is not always talent, intelligence, or luck. Many people have dreams, abilities, and opportunities, yet only a few turn those dreams into reality. The difference is often found in the way they think, the beliefs they hold, and the actions they take every single day. High achievers are not people who never experience failure, fear, or challenges. They are people who have learned how to respond differently. They understand that success begins in the mind long before it appears in the outside world. Your thoughts influence your decisions. Your decisions influence your habits. Your habits shape your results. If you want to change your life, you must first understand and improve the way you think. High achievers develop a mindset that allows them to see possibilities where others see limitations. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They create opportunities through action, discipline, and persistence. They understand that growth requires discomfort. They know that every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger, smarter, and more capable. While others avoid difficulties, high achievers use them as stepping stones towards success. The journey to greatness is not about becoming someone completely different. It is about discovering the potential that already exists within you and developing it through consistent effort. Every successful person has moments of doubt. Every successful person faces obstacles. The difference is that they refuse to let temporary problems become permanent limitations. They believe that their future can be better than their past, and they are willing to take responsibility for creating that future. A high achiever does not ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "What can I learn from this?" They do not focus on excuses. They focus on solutions. They do not wait for motivation. They build discipline. They do not chase comfort. They chase growth. Success is not created by one major decision. It is created by thousands of small choices repeated over time. The way you start your day, the thoughts you entertain, the people you surround yourself with, and the actions you take when nobody is watching all contribute to the person you become. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must develop extraordinary habits. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. When you train it to focus, believe, and take action, you unlock possibilities that once seemed impossible. Remember, your current situation does not define your future. Your willingness to learn, adapt, and grow determines what you can achieve. The question is not whether you have potential. The question is whether you are willing to develop it. Developing a growth mindset means believing that your abilities, intelligence, and skills are not fixed, but can be improved through effort, learning, and experience. It is the belief that you are not limited by who you are today because you have the ability to become better tomorrow. People with a growth mindset understand that success is not about being naturally perfect or having all the answers. It is about being willing to learn, improve, and keep moving forward despite challenges. Many people hold themselves back because they believe their abilities cannot change. They think that if they are not good at something now, they will never become good at it. This way of thinking creates limitations and prevents growth. When you believe that you cannot improve, you stop trying. But when you believe that improvement is possible, you become open to learning and new opportunities. A growth mindset changes the way you see challenges. Instead of viewing difficulties as problems that should be avoided, you begin to see them as opportunities to develop yourself. Challenges test your patience, discipline, and determination. They reveal your weaknesses, but they also show you where you can grow. Every difficult experience has a lesson that can make you stronger if you are willing to learn from it. Failure is another area where a growth mindset makes a powerful difference. Many people fear failure because they see it as proof that they are not capable. However, failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the journey toward success. Every mistake provides information about what needs to improve. Successful people do not avoid failure. They study it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone toward their goals. Developing a growth mindset also requires changing the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, "I cannot do this," tell yourself, "I can learn how to do this." Instead of thinking, "I am not talented enough," remind yourself, "I can develop my skills with practice." The words you use shape your beliefs, and your beliefs influence your actions. A growth mindset also encourages continuous learning. The world is always changing, and the people who continue learning are the ones who continue growing. Read, ask questions, seek advice, and challenge yourself to discover new abilities. Every new skill you develop increases your confidence and expands your possibilities. Remember that growth does not happen instantly. It requires patience, consistency, and dedication. A small improvement every day can create a huge transformation over time. Do not compare your progress with others. Focus on becoming better than the person you were yesterday. In the end, developing a growth mindset means believing that your potential is not limited. Your current situation does not define your future. With the right attitude, effort, and commitment, you can learn, adapt, and achieve more than you ever imagined. The moment you believe that you can grow is the moment you begin creating a better version of yourself. Taking complete responsibility for your life is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. It means understanding that your choices, actions, and attitude play a major role in creating your future. It means stopping the habit of blaming others, making excuses, or waiting for someone else to solve your problems. When you take responsibility, you take back control of your life and become the person who creates change instead of waiting for change to happen. Many people spend their lives blaming their circumstances. They blame their past, their environment, other people, or bad luck for why they are not where they want to be. While some situations may be difficult and some things may be outside your control, your response is always your responsibility. You cannot control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you react, what you learn, and what actions you take next. Taking responsibility does not mean that everything that happens is your fault. It means accepting that you have the power to influence your future. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a responsible person asks, "What can I do to improve this situation?" This simple change in thinking moves you from a position of helplessness to a position of strength. When you take ownership of your actions, you become more aware of your decisions. You begin to understand that every choice creates a result. The habits you practice, the people you spend time with, the way you use your time, and the effort you put into your goals all shape the person you become. Small decisions made consistently can create a completely different future. Responsibility also means being honest with yourself. It requires looking at your weaknesses, mistakes, and areas where you need improvement. Instead of ignoring problems or making excuses, you face them with courage. You learn from your mistakes and use them as opportunities to grow. People who take responsibility do not try to appear perfect. They focus on becoming better. Another important part of taking responsibility is keeping promises to yourself. Many people make plans and set goals, but give up when things become difficult. Responsibility means staying committed even when motivation disappears. It means doing the work because you understand that your future depends on your actions today. When you take complete responsibility, you become more confident because you know you have the ability to create change. You stop waiting for the perfect opportunity and start creating opportunities. You stop focusing on what you cannot control and put your energy into what you can improve. Your life is shaped by the decisions you make every day. The moment you accept responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and choices, you become more powerful. You realize that your future is not controlled by circumstances, but influenced by your commitment and effort. In the end, taking complete responsibility is the foundation of personal growth and success. It gives you the courage to face challenges, the discipline to improve, and the confidence to build the life you desire. Your past may have shaped you, but your choices today will determine who you become tomorrow. Building discipline over motivation is one of the most important lessons for anyone who wants to achieve long-term success. Motivation can inspire you to start, but discipline is what helps you continue. Many people begin their goals with excitement and energy, but when challenges appear or motivation disappears, they stop. The difference between people who achieve their dreams and those who give up is often their ability to stay committed even when they do not feel motivated. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes depending on your mood, circumstances, and environment. Some days you may wake up feeling excited and ready to work toward your goals. Other days you may feel tired, distracted, or uncertain. If you only take action when you feel motivated, your progress will always be inconsistent. Discipline allows you to keep moving forward even on the days when motivation is low. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when it is difficult. It means choosing your long-term goals over short-term comfort. It means waking up when you plan to wake up, completing your tasks when you promised yourself you would, and staying focused when distractions try to pull you away. Discipline is not about being perfect. It is about being consistent and making better choices every day. Many people believe that successful individuals are always motivated, but that is not true. Successful people also experience doubt, laziness, and difficult days. The difference is that they have built habits and routines that keep them moving forward. They do not depend on feelings to guide their actions. They depend on commitment and responsibility. Building discipline starts with small promises you make to yourself. You do not need to completely change your life overnight. Begin with simple actions. Wake up a little earlier. Spend time learning something valuable. Exercise regularly. Finish important tasks before relaxing. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, you strengthen your discipline and build trust in your own abilities. Discipline also requires controlling your environment. Remove distractions that take your focus away from your goals. Create routines that make success easier. Surround yourself with people and ideas that encourage growth. The environment you create plays an important role in shaping your daily actions. There will be moments when discipline feels uncomfortable. You may want to choose the easier option or return to old habits. During these moments, remember why you started. Your future is built by the choices you make today. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you become stronger and closer to your goals. In the end, motivation may start your journey, but discipline will carry you through it. Great achievements are not created by occasional effort. They are created by consistent action repeated over time. When you develop discipline, you become someone who can rely on yourself, overcome challenges, and continue moving forward no matter what obstacles appear. Discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. Turning challenges into opportunities is a powerful mindset that can completely change the way you experience life. Challenges are something everyone faces, but the way we respond to them determines our growth and success. Difficult moments can either